Prince William Heartbreak, Duke of Cambridge reveals why his new documentary is personal. Prince William is set to appear in a new documentary about his conservation efforts. Filmmakers followed the Duke of Cambridge for 2 years while working on the new ITV program, which documents his efforts to restore habitats and protect species from extinction. The documentary has been announced as part of ITV's autumn lineup. In the program, William says becoming a father made his services to restore nature feel more personal. About the new documentary, ITV said, "The Duke of Cambridge reveals that young people hold the key to a more positive future relationship with the environment, and that their determined drive to tackle climate change has made him an optimist." He explains how his mission to give nature a voice has felt even more personal since he became a father and that he wants to leave behind a better world for future generations. Working together to protect the planet, he believes that local communities have the power to protect and repair the natural world on which we all depend. In his efforts to promote the protection of species, the Duke has used his umbrella organization, United for Wildlife, to fight the illegal wildlife trade. Earlier this month, Prince William called for the illegal wildlife trade to come to an end during a virtual meeting of the United for Wildlife task forces and conservation organizations. He said that the coronavirus pandemic had brought light to the issues the illegal wildlife trade causes to public health. Speaking during the video conference, the Duke said, "Believe it or not, this is my first webinar. I'm very pleased that it is on a subject that is so close to my heart, ending the illegal wildlife trade." The Duke also called on groups to work together to tackle it. He highlighted that it was the right time for governments, organizations and law enforcement to take action. The conversation touched on how the coronavirus pandemic is impacting conservationists' mission. The group also spoke about the connection between zoonotic diseases, which can be transmitted from animals to humans, and the wildlife trade. He said, "Never before have the public health risks of the wildlife trade come into such sharp focus. Never before has there been greater public awareness about the dangers of zoonotic diseases like Ebola, SARS, MERS, and COVID. And never before has the global incentive to act been so high." He referred to 2020 as taking a different, heartbreaking course, adding that the pandemic crisis has ruined lives and threatened livelihoods across the world. He said, "It is important that we learn the lessons from this pandemic, including looking at why the outbreak happened, why it was not stopped earlier, and what can be done to manage any outbreak in the future." Crucial tourism revenue has largely dried up, and it will be many months, perhaps even years, before it recovers. Right now, there is a real chance to ensure that the urgent steps that the world must take to prevent future zoonotic disease pandemics are designed in a way that also helps to eradicate the illegal wildlife trade. Prince William has been patron of the conservation body Tusk Trust since 2005. He has also in the past condemned China over its use of ivory.